Susunod naman po ang ating lead convener ng isang bayan na walang iba kundi si Justice Antonio Carpio to discuss the issue on the West Philippine Sea and China. Thank you very much po. Justice?
Thank you, JP. Good morning to everyone. President Duterte repeated in his SONA what he stated before the UN General Assembly last September 2020, and I quote, this is what he said before the General Assembly. The arbitral award is now part of international law, beyond compromise and beyond the reach of passing governments to dilute, diminish, or abandon. End of quote. Beautiful words, very beautiful words, music to our ears. But immediately after saying that, President Duterte took this back when he ad-libbed, and this is what he said. What will I do with a document that does not bind China because they were never part of that arbitration? There was really no arbitration at all because it was only the Philippine side that was heard. End of quote. This is totally false. China was given all the opportunity by the arbitral tribunal to present its side. China even submitted its position paper, and China said, we are not participating, but this is our position paper. Every pleading that the Philippines submitted, China was given a copy of that pleading. They were given copies of the transcripts of every hearing, but China refused. President Duterte repeated the position of China that the arbitral award is void because China did not take part in the arbitration. This is what China has been saying and what President Duterte has been echoing, that the arbitral award is a scrap of paper that should be thrown into the wastebasket. President Duterte has remained faithful to the Chinese propaganda line that the arbitral award is a mere scrap of paper because China never participated in the arbitration. China and President Duterte are, of course, grossly mistaken. When China ratified UNCLOS in 1996, China gave its consent in advance, like any other state party to UNCLOS, to any future arbitration against China that may be brought by another party under UNCLOS. So China agreed that it will submit itself to arbitration. That is its covenant under UNCLOS when it ratified UNCLOS. And China also agreed to abide with the UNCLOS arbitration rule, which states, and I quote, absence of a party or failure of a party to defend its case shall not constitute a bar to the proceedings, end of quote. In other words, it's very clear under the UNCLOS rules on arbitration. If you do not appear, then the arbitration will continue. And China agreed to this. And China did not appear, so it cannot complain. China was given every opportunity to present its side, to present its all its arguments. But China just did not appear. The jurisdiction of an UNCLOS tribunal is conferred by law and not by the state parties. The jurisdiction of the arbitral tribunal in the South China Sea arbitration was conferred by UNCLOS, which is the law among all states that ratified UNCLOS. A state party that is sued under UNCLOS cannot oust a tribunal from its jurisdiction by refusing to appear in the case. This is clear under UNCLOS. Sadly, President Duterte has chosen to accept the Chinese position against the Philippine position on the validity of the arbitration. In short, after saying that the arbitral award is not part of international law, President Duterte turns around and says that arbitral award is null and void because China did not participate. China was not given the opportunity to be heard. Totally false. Thank you. That is all.